Hey, I'm Jeff Blue, and I'm on Divawhispers.
Now, Jeff, I know that you're known for discovering Linkin Park and working with Nixie Gray and Limp Bizkit. How is it working with those artists back then and seeing them grow into the artists that they are now?
It's extremely rewarding. I mean, the one thing I do is I find unsigned acts that I feel have potential and really nurture them. And there's not a lot of that going on in the music business these days. Everything is like pre-processed. This is, it's getting thrown out. There's not a lot of development. And I really am fortunate to have, been able to build careers with these artists and come up from the ground up. And that's what I've been doing with all my acts. I have a new act over here, Atticane, and I have a band in Sweden called Riot Child, and really nurturing them from the ground up and seeing the whole process go. And it's an honor to be a part of, Linkin Park and Macy Gray, and see that they have blossomed and been household names. It's great.
Now, Ryan, working with Jeff Blue, did you always know that you wanted to be in the music industry?
Oh yeah. I've been playing guitar since I was 6, and like I said, my father's a guitar teacher, so I've always known what I wanted to do. It was just a matter of getting with the right people or persons. In this case, Jeff, and it's been great. It's been really good.
Now, where have you been that you say would be the coolest place that you've toured or have did a concert or?
Did a tour of my house. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty awesome.
Wow.
I mean, the best show. You want an individual show? The best individual show I've ever done was in Sioux City, Iowa, and that's because it was 20,000 people, and in Sioux City, Iowa, Midwest.
It has 21,000 people, and they were all there.
Midwest. Got to give the credit to the Midwest United States. Those shows, those people are coming out. They're excited, and it was just that was the best show that I can pick out of my mind.
Now, Jeff, did you always know that you wanted to be in the music industry?
No, I was gonna say I was gonna be a policeman, wanted to help people, but that's absolutely not true. No, I actually was gonna be an orthopedic surgeon, and then that's true. And then I became a lawyer. That's also true. Mm-hmm. And then a journalist. I had no idea I wanted to do music. I was doing acting at UCLA, and just found out I had a knack for music. And I was amazed that somebody could actually get paid to go out and see live bands. And when I was in law school, I realized that was the dumbest thing I could do, was to be in law school. But I did do it. And then, long story short, forward, just a little bit of time, and I'm here.
Now, what record labels have you worked with in the past and currently?
I think I've worked with all of them. If you start, and it's not A to Z, but RCA, Atlantic, Warner Brothers, Jive, Interscope, Virgin, Capitol, we went with BMG Publishing, Warner Chappell Publishing, Universal Publishing, Zomba Publishing. Probably leaving something out. Universal Republic, I have a band with now.
Sounds like all the bases.
I think so.
Now, Ryan, where were you when you got discovered?
By Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The band was touring with another band that Jeff had worked with, and we were referred to him. So let's see, where was I? You want an exact place?
We had done these music conferences, and I had met a band called Emphatic, which I developed and got them a record deal in Atlantic, and then ended up opening up.
We toured with them. Yeah, we actually were opening up with them, and they told us about Jeff, and we ended up getting in touch with him, and then he came to Dallas, played for him, and had a little chat, and that was that. We went to LA and recorded some songs and signed with him, and super happy about it.
Now, is there anything currently that you're working on right now that you can say we should be on the lookout for?
Yeah, definitely. We've been recording songs. There's 3 up on our Reverb Nation page right now. It's reverbnation.com/Atticane, ADAKAIN. There's 3 songs on there right now. Go check them out. And those we did with Jeff in the last few months. Just got a couple more mixes back. We got a couple more mixes coming. We got some more. I'm going to be going out there again to do some more stuff. So we're just going to keep working and keep getting
We have a brand new song called Hello World, which I think is really, really cool. There's a lot of different elements that sound really fresh and new, yet like exciting and energetic, but you've heard that sound, but you can't really place it. It's just like, wow, I love that song type of vibe.
Okay.
Hopefully that's what people think.
Gives
Or
you
else
that-
you
it gives
could,
you
it
that-
could suck too.
It gives you that tingle, That magical tingle.
And it doesn't give you an itch, it gives you a tingle.
Tingle. Difference.
Tingle, there's a difference.
Tingle.
So with so many artists trying to make it, what sets you apart, Ryan, in your group, Atticane, from other artists?
We work hard.
He measures himself differently against other
That's right.
artists.
Correctly. Tape measuring. No,
I would say I would say a good centimeter.
Yeah,
I wouldn't,
difference.
let's not be egotistical.
Yeah, well, we get out there, we work hard, we talk to our fans, we hang out. We're not too cool for school. We don't get up there and act like we're rock stars and we're too cool to talk to everybody. We play music that we like, that we know other people will like, that's new and different, and try to change it up. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I think that's all that you need.
Last question for you, Jeff. What is it that you look for when you're looking to discover new artists?
I look for an identity, something that speaks to me in development, something that I hear that's there, that's like that untangible star quality that it may not be there right away, but it's something, tonality in a voice, a personality, something that I gravitate towards, and it's just like that gut instinct that I can have when I can pick something out. Kind of like when oh, that's the woman for me. It's kind of that way with music.
That's how it
and
is
an
with
artist.
recording too. Believe me, if you hear something, he's like, "No, it's that part," and you're like, "God dang, is this guy?" And then you wait about 5 minutes. Yeah, he was right. He was right. He heard
What
that
was it?
part.
What did you say that one part? You're like, I want to say F you. I don't like this part now, but I may be wrong. And I said, no,
Yeah.
you're wrong. I
Yeah.
go, I know you said
10
you
minutes
know what?
later.
Tell me F you right now. If you really disagree with me, but I hate this part. And I'm like, okay, F you.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
So what
became the main hook of the
you
song.
learn to do is even if you think it's crazy and it's something that you might not normally hear, that's what he's good at, and that's what he does. Is he'll hear a part, and same with bands, and you'll just wonder what the hell is he talking about. It's a small thing. Just wait a few minutes until it comes together, and you're like, okay, how did he hear that? But
you gotta kind of look like 5 steps beyond everything. That's like when you're discovering an artist, you can't look at, okay, this is it, it's not gonna grow, this is it right now, which is what a label's job is become. Like, okay, if the song's not there right away, if this isn't there, it's all in place, then we're gonna wait. I don't wait. I'm like, all right, I can work with this or that, and I figure it's a gold mine right there. I'm like, I'm gonna sign this now because I believe in it. And that's how it was with The Last Good Night, with Emphatic, with Linkin Park, Macy, Korn, Limp Bizkit. I always saw a little bit ahead of the curve, and it's been good.
it's a good feeling as an artist, especially to know that for him to be taking his time to be working with us, and that he sees it and believes in it and is putting his time and effort into it. It's a good feeling, and it makes us give all that back to him as in our efforts as well too. So
Last question for you, Ryan. A lot of artists start out as musicians and they kind of venture into other fields, whether it be acting or do you have any type of idea of what you might venture into?
I haven't really given that a lot of thought. I know I'll be good at acting if that ever comes along. I'm certain that I'll be good at that. I've done a lot of questionable acting.
We met. Yeah, I wouldn't say questionable. we call it exotic acting.
There you go. No, I haven't. That hasn't crossed my mind. The only thing that's on my mind right now is Atticane, and getting this where it needs to be, and then keeping it going straight up. And if that comes along later, then great. But right now, that's definitely not a focus. But yeah, down the line, hell, I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
Now, for your fans out there, people that want to reach you, are you on any social networks? People can reach you.
All of them. Yeah, you can. Atticane is on Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, Tumblr. All
Give them
those. It's Atticane, Adakain. It's Facebook.com/Atticane, Reverb.com/Atticane, Twitter the same handle. It's pretty easy. We didn't have to. Luckily, the name's pretty original spelling. We didn't have to come up with a bunch of different ways to get a hold of us. But that's it. Yeah, it's all on there.
And Jeff, is there any social networks that you're on that your fans out there can reach you on?
I'm on rockshopmusicgroup.com. I have to remember.
.com?
I think it's rock. Yeah, I'm on rockshopmusicgroup.com.
It is .com.
JeffBlueMusic.com. A Facebook page, which is Jeff Blue Music, and I really don't have too much time to do all the other ones, but people can reach me if they're interested in having me work with them or develop them. I take on few specific clients. And they can reach me at Rockshop, ROCKSHOP, Mixes, MIXES, jeffblue@gmail.com, and potentially jeffblue.music@gmail.com. But there is a lot of qualifiers that go with that.
Well, I thank you guys for being on Diva Whispers.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Diva Whisper.